Everybody, welcome into Andrew and Pop's podcast. We are doing our predictions for week 3 in the NFL, and we have a juicy prediction going on here. Andrew, are you ready for this week?
Yep.
Yeah, you're ready? I'm ready too. All right, we're going to jump right into it. We're not going to waste no time. We are going to start with the Lions versus the Vikings. The Vikings are at home. The over-under is 52.5, and the Vikings are -6. Andrew, who do you got winning this game?
I got the Lions 32-17.
Okay, so Andrew's got the Lions to win this game. I'm going to take the Vikings. The over/under is really high. I expect a shootout. The line is super funny to me. Vikings -6 after they just got clapped last week. Lions have been looking very good, explosive. That offensive line is great. Based on the line, I'm going to take the Vikings here. I think the public's going to be on the Lions, and we're going to start off that. So you got the Lions, I got the Vikings.
Yep.
All right, so that's a different right there. All right, we're going to start with the second game, which is the Texans versus the Bears. At the Bears, the over/under is 39, and the Bears are -3. Who do you got, Andrew?
I got the Bears 24-13.
Okay, 24-13. I kind of like that. I'm going to agree with Andrew. I'm going to take the Bears in this game. Texans, they're not so good. Oh, 1-1. Bears are 1-1. They haven't looked great either, but I think they pull this game out at home. Nothing too exciting here. Expect a low scoring game. On to the third matchup, the Raiders versus the Titans. They're both 0-2 to start the year. Titans are at home. Over under is 45.5, and the Raiders are -2.5 on the line. Who you got?
I got the Raiders 33 and the Titans only 24.
Okay, so Andrew's got the Raiders. They did get Devontae Adams this year. He's been doing good. Raiders they've looked all right. They just haven't got a win this year yet. Titans are in trouble. They have no weapons. Derrick Henry hasn't been able to break free a lot. I'm gonna roll with the Raiders too to get their first W here. On to matchup 4, the Chiefs versus the Colts. The Colts are at home. Over under is 50.5, and the Chiefs are -5.5. Who you got?
I got the Chiefs 34 and the Colts 21.
Okay. I'm going to take the Chiefs too in this game. Based on the line, 5.5. You would think they would blow them out based on the Colts been playing. They are at home. I expect a higher scoring game. If the Colts are going to keep it close, they're going to have to score some points. I'm going to take the Chiefs to win this game, though. I think they cover too. Start them off 3-0. On to the next game, Bills versus the Dolphins. Both teams are 2-0. Dolphins are at home. Over unders 53, and the Bills are -5.5. What do you got?
So the Bills have played pretty good against the Dolphins. So I'm going to take the Bills 41-28 because Von Miller and a healthy Tre'Davious White, it's going to help the team a lot, and they have the #1 defense, so I'm rolling with the Bills.
They do have the #1 defense right now. They've just absolutely been smacking everybody. I've been saying this since week 1 before the season even started. I think the Bills are going to go undefeated. They're just too good. I don't think anybody's beating them in the regular season. And if they do, they might lose 1 or 2 games. But I do have them going undefeated. So until the Super Bowl, they go to the Super Bowl and lose. That's my final prediction. So I do got the Bills also winning this game. I think they cover 5.5. On to the next matchup, Ravens versus the Patriots. Over under is 44.5, and the Ravens are -3. The Patriots are at home. Who do you got?
Well, if J.K. Dobbins is really healthy, I got the Ravens taking a blowout. But if J.K. Dobbins doesn't play, it's gonna be a close game. So if J.K. Dobbins doesn't play, I'm taking the Ravens 31 and the Patriots 23. And if Dobbins does play, the Ravens are going to get 33, and the Patriots are going to only get 16.
Okay. All right. Well, Dobbins has missed out. When he did play, he was explosive. So obviously, he had a full practice. He's been practicing, and they didn't bring him back last week, which is super odd. So to me, they're waiting till he's completely healthy, and when he does play week, the week he comes back, he's just going to absolutely explode. I do think he's going to play this week, but based on the line, the Patriots are at home. Somehow, I think it's going to be a close game, but I do think the Ravens end up squeaking this one out. On to the next matchup. Bengals versus the Jets. The Jets are at home. Over unders 45, and the Bengals are -6. Who do you got?
I got the Bengals 31-20. So you see, the Jets are starting the season 1-1, pretty good, but I mean, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Tyler Boyd, they're just the guys for receivers for the Bengals. Bro, I think he's going to get the job done. Going to be better.
Then he has. So you
Yeah,
got the Bengals.
yeah.
I like it. The Jets did beat the Bengals last year when they played this matchup. Like Andrew said, they're off to a bad start. The Bengals are. Jets look semi. They look better than they have in the past. But I think the Bengals are going to get this W. Start bouncing back from what they've been doing, and somehow maybe possibly make a wild card. But I got them winning this game also. On to the next matchup. Eagles versus the Commanders. Commanders are at home. Over-unders 47.5, and the Eagles are -6.5 on the line. Who do you got?
I got the Eagles 28-6 because I mean, the Commanders, they play good sometimes. Their defense, a little shaky. Their offense, Carson Wentz just is not the guy to like throw and stuff. He's been throwing picks, so that's why I got the Eagles winning.
Okay, you got the Eagles. So you got Carson Wentz, or no, you had the Eagles winning that game, correct?
Yeah.
All right, I got the Eagles winning that game too. I think they start the year 3-0. I don't think Carson Wentz is the real deal. They'll start falling apart. Just a matter of time. So on to the next game. Saints versus the Panthers. The Panthers are at home. The over-under is 41, and the Saints are -2.5. Who do you got?
I got the Saints 30-20.
Saints 30-20.
Jarvis Landry's, he's gonna be good this year. So is Tyrann Matthews. He's just gonna get some interceptions. We already know it.
All right. So you got the Saints.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go with an upset here. Well, the line's 2.5. Everybody's gonna be on the Saints. I think Panthers been playing like garbage. Baker Mayfield's been playing like garbage. I think Christian McCaffrey's gonna score in this game. I think it is gonna be a low scoring game, and I think the Panthers are going to win this game. So you got the Saints. I got the Panthers on this one. On to the next one. Jaguars versus the Chargers. Who do you got?
I got the Chargers because Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa, now they're on the same team. They're going to make at least 11 sacks in this game, so that's why I think the Chargers are going to win.
All right. Well, for this game, I mean, the over-under is 42.5. The line's 3.5. The Chargers are at home. This game depends if Herbert plays. I know he has fractured cartilage in his ribs. I don't think they need him this game. It's too early in the season. They need him later on. I think they can miss a couple games. If he doesn't play, I got the Jaguars winning. If he does play, which I don't think he does, I'll take the Chargers. On to the next game, the Rams versus the Cardinals. Over under on the game is 48.5, and the line is 3.5 for the Rams are favored. Who do you got?
Rams 35, Cardinals 15. I mean, the Cardinals, they started the season 1-1, I think.
Yep, that's correct.
So the Cardinals,
They're both 1-1.
yeah, the comeback against the Raiders, it's just too early to say that the Cardinals are going to be like the real deal facing the Super Bowl champs. I got the Cardinals only 15, and I got the Rams 35.
Okay, I like that. I'll take the Rams in this game too. The Cardinals are too banged up. Hopkins suspended. Rondale Moore still hurt. Rams did start off rough against the Bills, but I think that's just how good the Bills are, honestly. Rams win this game. I think they cover, and I think it goes over. On to the next game, Falcons versus the Seahawks. The Falcons are 0-2. Seahawks are 1-1, and the Seahawks are at home. Over under on the game is 42, and the Seahawks are -1. Who do you got?
I got the Seahawks 33 and the Falcons 24 because, I mean, Matt Ryan was the real deal in Atlanta, so they don't got him anymore. Marcus Mariota, I mean, he's not really the guy to, like, run the football, so I think the Seahawks will win.
Okay. Seahawks are at home. I think the Falcons win 2 games all year, honestly. Maybe 3 if they're lucky. They are in Seattle, like I said, but I think the Falcons get their first win here. They've been playing better, and I mean, they haven't been playing better, but I think they'll play better in this game. I think people will take that line for the Seahawks at -1. It's pretty much a pick 'em game. I'll take the Falcons on the road. On to the next game. Packers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bucks are at home. Over unders 42. The Bucks are -1. Who do you got?
I know everyone's going to be shouting out for the Bucks because of Tom Brady, but Ron Gronkowski's retired. He was kind of the real deal. So I'm taking Green Bay 33-30 only because Devontae Adams doesn't really matter for this game. I mean, it is sad that he left, but they still got Randall Cobb and Alan Lazard, so I think they can
I
still
think the
do it.
Packers are going to take this one, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, they do have Alan Lazard. He's a little banged up. I don't know if he's going to play yet. He's questionable. Buccaneers are real banged up, though. You got Mike Evans suspended. You got Godwin out still. So, I mean, I just think they don't have enough weapons. They are at home. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. Brady does have Rodgers' number, but I think Rodgers is going to get this W in a close game and with the under, like I said. Yeah, I just think the Packers beat them. All right, on to the next game. 49ers versus the Broncos, both 1-1. Broncos are at home. Over under is 43.5, and the 49ers are -1.5 on the line. What do you think, Andrew?
I think the Broncos will win 17-9 only because Brandon Ayuk might play this game. I mean, he's really good. He's the main reason why the 49ers made the playoffs last year. He was really good.
Was it
So,
Ayuk or Debo?
mostly Debo, but
But
Ayuk,
yeah, he hit his time.
yeah, he had some good plays. So I think Denver's taking it. Low scoring game, 17-9.
You think Denver wins this game?
Yeah.
All right. So Trey Lance is out for this game. Obviously, he's out for the year. Unfortunately, I thought he was going to be a superstar in the league. He still might be next year. Who knows? But they got Garoppolo back. Russell Wilson has been playing their best. It is a 8:20 game. It's a night game. That's Eastern time. I think the Broncos are going to win this game. Everybody doesn't think Russell Wilson is going to get it done. Garoppolo's back, so 49ers look stronger. And I just think Russell Wilson's going to get it done with or without Judy. Their run game's good. 49ers defense is decent. So we both agree on the Broncos there.
Yep.
All right. Now, on the Monday night game, Cowboys versus the Giants. Over under is 39, and the Giants are -1. Who do you got?
I got the Giants technically taking the upset 24-20 only because CeeDee Lamb this year he's good, but not really that good.
Oh, yeah, they don't have Dak no more, too, so.
Yeah. I mean, Cooper Rush, he's the guy for Dallas right now, so I don't think they're winning because of him. He might throw a lot of picks.
Ooh. Okay.
And they're
Book
and
that one. I like it.
Saquon Barkley and Golden Tate, they're just the main guys. They got good runs, so I'm taking the Giants there.
All right, I'm gonna agree with him. I'll take the Giants. Saquon Barkley's looking good. Bounce back year. Cowboys, Cooper Rush. I mean, come on. That is a setup game. Giants cover this game. It's a pick 'em game. They're gonna win. Cooper Rush throws a pick. Andrew said it first. Book it. So I think that does it for week 3. If you guys like our predictions, like our video and subscribe, and we will be here all year. Right?
Yep.
All right, let's go, baby. Lock those in.